What's up, guys? I'm back doing another Wallace and Gromit review. This time I'm going to do a review on A Matter of Loaf and Death. Came out in the year I was born, 2008. So basically the plot is it's Wallace and Gromit. They're doing a new job thing now, and they're now doing bakery. They deliver bakery stuff, and then one day he sees this lady that used to be big back in the day, but then sadly she retired from being a bakery girl. She was the bakery girl, and then him and that girl, him and the woman, were getting along. They got together for the first time. They got together for the very first time, and they became a couple. But she accidentally leaves her purse at his house. So then Gromit returns it back, and then he finds out when he's about to give it to her. He sees a room full of mannequins, and then he finds out that she is planning to kill Wallace, and she was the one that murdered all the chefs around Wallace's town, and Gromit tries to find a way to stop her, and that's what basically what the plot is. Now, guys, I gotta be honest, this is probably the darkest in the Wallace and Gromit franchise. This is probably the darkest Wallace and Gromit short in the franchise. This short was even more darker than A Close Shave, in my opinion. Which, yeah. So, yeah. And honestly, now, granted, I did watch this when it aired on BBC One years ago. Not on my first Christmas, when it first came out. I meant back in 2011 or something. Yeah, back in 2011, I watched this for the first time, and I gotta say, I was like, wow, that was crazy. So yeah, and this was a great end to the Wallace and Gromit franchise, because yeah, we didn't really need any more Wallace and Gromit things. Which I'll get to the big one, and I'll get the Vengeance Most Foul next time. So yeah, and honestly, let's get to things. So the animation in this short is great. I love the animation, and I love the animation. The animation is amazing, and some of the characters are great. Like Wallace and Gromit, we have they're good characters. I like those two characters. They're obviously the great characters. Palia Bakewell, yeah, she was a pretty good villain. I know she was a bit crazy, but I will say she was a pretty good villain. I'll admit she is better than Victor Corman from Curse of Were-Rabbit, which, oh god, don't get me started on that character again. But yeah. And I love her dog, but I really like her dog Fluffles. Which, yeah, Fluffles is, honestly, she's a nice character. I like Fluffles. She is innocent, but she is a really nice character, so yeah. And I laughed at the scene where they played the song, "Oh my love." I forgot what the song's called, but that's how it goes. And she's turning the thing, and I love the scene where her Wallace and Palia were dancing romantically, and then Wallace had a flower in her hand. Honestly, the love montage scene, that was funny. It was a funny scene. We were thinking that they were in Italy, but they weren't. They were just in their town, their hometown. And then, yeah. But honestly, there's nothing else to say here, guys. But yeah, honestly, there were some characters I wish came back in this. I miss the bunny rabbit that appeared. You know that bunny rabbit that acted like Wallace in Curse of Were-Rabbit. Honestly, I miss that character. He was such a hilarious and funny character. I know he's living life at the a mansion now, but honestly, I still miss that character. He was such a funny and hilarious character. I know this movie's about bakery and all, but each film had their own plot. The first movie was about going to the moon. The second, Grandaria was about going to the moon. The Wrong Choices was about trousers and jewellery. And The Close Shave was about sheeps. The Curse Were-Up was about rabbits and curses. And this one is about bakery, and Vengeance Most Foul is about stealing jewellery again and getting revenge. Which, yeah. And A Close Shave also was about framing and window cleaning. Which Wallace and Gromit changed jobs every time. In Close Shave, they were window cleaners. Pardon me, guys. Curse of Were-Rabbit, rabbit catchers, and in this one, a bakery. And the next one, they didn't do a job. So, yeah.
although they like build gnomes, which I'll get to that soon. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, so yeah, and so overall, guys, there's nothing else to say. This is like 30 minutes long, so there's like, I know my Wallace and Gromit reviews have been a bit short, except for Curse of Were Rabbit, but it's just the recent Grand AI review and Ron Choice's review and were a bit short. The reason my Grand AI review is a bit short is because it's like 30 minutes long. There's really nothing else to say in that. But yeah. So overall, guys, I give my Loaf and Death a 10 out of 10. It's a miserable masterpiece. It's an iconic classic. Like, I won't give this like another rewatch at some point. I did rewatch this the other week as well. Which yeah. Was Gromit Curse Battle Loaf and Death. Like I said, I give this short a 10 out of 10. It's a miserable masterpiece. It's pretty nostalgic to me. It's it may be the darkest in the Wallace and Gromit shorts, but it's still great. So yeah. See you on my next review and have a cracking day, guys.